Let us know who we going to Chicago with today.
Lil Sko.
Murdatown Lil Mac, man. Y'all know what's going on. 30 game Nutty-O. Murder Boy 2 times.
2 times. Nutty-O. Sko. And you say Lil Mac?
Yeah, Lil Mac.
Oh, Lil Mac. Okay.
They know
Mac
me
sauce.
Triplet, man.
All right.
Sauce, man.
All right, bet. Now, I said this before, and I'm gonna say this again. One thing that's just as good and important as the rapper is the team. The team matters, because without the team, who was the real motivation? The fans? True, but y'all not with them every day. So not only did we get, I did initially ask Lil Sko, but folks said he wanted to pop out with his crew, and I said pop out. I don't give a fuck. And look who we got, the quadruple threat.
You know that, man. You know I gotta pop out with brother.
For sure. This interview was sponsored by Ironic Studios. Salute to my boy Pyro Be the Name for allowing me to pop through and spot and interview some real hood legends.
No spot, man.
Nah. This your spot. I just bring people over here.
You said make yourself home, man.
Make yourself home, man.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Chief. But yeah, though, on all serious note, how you guys feeling? It's 9 o'clock at night and we still outside.
We feeling good. We feeling great.
Free butter.
Feeling great. For sure.
You see that later.
For sure. And we got a nice amount of things to talk about because Sko, you in particular, you were supposed to have did multiple interviews years ago, and you were supposed to have been well regarded in a higher manner. Like, in other words, you supposed to have been blew up and got recognition from the whole city years ago. But we gonna remind these niggas. But before we get let's get it all cracking. You could have been on DJ U16, shout out True Teller, No Jumper, Drea O, Corporate Media Cartel, live on Baba TV, on the Couch TV, anywhere in the world, but you're fucking with the waves today, and I appreciate you for that.
You know that, my boy.
Is that a diss, though? I always want to ask that. That's like a low-key diss.
That's me shouting everybody out.
I know, but like...
No, I'm saying they could have been with them because these are niggas that's dedicated to YouTube and I'm dedicated to Instagram. You all good. Some people actually do be wondering why I be doing that.
You gotta be on bullshit.
You all good. But yeah, though, now, let's break it all down, though. You all are from the low end, right?
Yup. Born and raised.
For sure. And before we get into where specifically the low end y'all from, where does the low end start and end at?
That bitch started 39th, ended 51st. Now let me stop playing, man.
I'm about to say 39th.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that bitch started for sure at about like 30th, 31st. I wouldn't even count 21st because that's like downtown and shit still. 29th like downtown still.
Hilson, right?
Yeah, so that shit like downtown. So I say from 30th to 51st for real.
All right, from 30th to 51st. And everybody in agreement with that?
Hell yeah.
All right, bet. Now, this shit's been a debate since 2023. And clearly, a lot of people from the low end don't know where it started or end at. It's always mixed answers here. We can never get a straight or simple answer out of everybody. The same answer at that.
You hearing it right now. From motherfuckers born and raised. That bitch started from 30th. Cause when I get to 29th, I feel like I'm downtown. I see downtown when I get on 29th.
So anything past 30th is downtown.
Yes.
All right, bet.
That's the South Loop. That's considered the South Loop.
South Loop. That is true.
My hood. One of my hood.
You
trying to tell you.
Anything past 30, we gonna see the police. Anything past 30, we gonna see the police.
Trying to tell
He
you.
ain't lying.
Hey, anything past 30 is the police. That's a new one. All right, bet. Now let's focus on y'all. I would ask where you're from, but I don't got to because I already know. Everybody in this room is from 39th from Princeton.
Murdertown.
For sure.
Exactly. And you want to know something? I love Murdertown. I'll tell you, I love it. The reason, and you want to know the reason why I love it?
Wow.
Because that is one of the first hoods from the low end during the drill era to blow up with Like I ain't gonna lie. It started off with one person, but then it branched out to everyone else over time. But that hood put on musically for the low end, if you ask me. From what I seen during the drill era between 2012 to no. Let me correct myself here. Between 2014 to right now. But let's break it all down. Everybody's from the same hood, but it's different ways of growing up. What was it like growing up over there for y'all?
Fun as hell. Fun as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Fun as fuck. We learn everything there. And that bitch like a mini little town. Like we dipped off. You see, like it's Vadocs. They block us off. There's 2 Vadocs that block us off. It's Vadocs all around our shit. So we like our own little area. We learn everything growing up through that bitch. Running around with each other. Learning off each other. Going through shit with each other.
And would you consider your hood to be a gated community or not?
Hell no. It's so easy to get in there. It's so easy that you can walk in that motherfucker right now if you want to.
I mean, like, but it is a little.
No.
It is a little bit of gates in that bitch, though, right?
Nah, I ain't saying it like that. But
don't walk through that bitch. It ain't no.
I don't feel like it ain't got no big gates where we gotta, So it's real loud hoods where you gotta get buzzed in, all type of shit. So hell no.
I think we
just us
one
for
of the only hoods that still like that, like where it ain't no buzz in or shit like that. It's like
how you see it on the movies, the projects, the real projects, like Hardball and shit like that. New Orleans Magnolia and shit like that. Real projects, for real.
All right, bet. Say less. And why is it like that still to this day?
I feel like it changed a lot, but I feel like a lot of shit's still the same. I feel like.
Do you want to change?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I bet. Then what's the main thing that you could change about your hood if it's something to change?
Make more things for the kids. It was more shit for us to do when we was kids. Like even though we older people around us made shit out of. I ain't gonna lie.
Pause that for me.
All the people around us was real live, making shit like making baseball teams, making football teams, doing shit like that. So I feel like it's on us to. It's on us to really like just with the kids, get the kids together, do more shit for the kids. It ain't nothing for them to do to run around and be bad right now. It ain't really no rec centers. It used to be rec centers. Motherfuckers used to really, kids used to want to work with other kids, getting more jobs. They don't even got no jobs for the kids who want to work with the kids. This shit like, shit fucked up. Yeah, this shit fucked up.
Okay. But, all right, check this out. Right next to your block is a whole stadium. There's a whole baseball stadium. You don't think seeing that right there should motivate the kids to think more about being in the middle of the stadium than everybody watching,
I say that played a big part on my life because we used to see cars. We used to see the baseball players and shit just running through the hood and shit. We used to go to the games, seeing how people just go crazy for one person. Inspired me to really rock because I'm like, damn, you could really have this impact on people with doing something good. So that I feel like that right there, they really be saying like it's a bad thing. Oh, they got this baseball field right here in this hood. No, it's nothing like that. That shit really motivation. That shit really make us think outside of the hood. That White Sox field, everything in us. I got this shit tatted right here. That's everything in us. Yeah, that's the low end right there.
That's the low end.
That's everything in us. When you think about that White Sox field, like when we think about that motherfucker, we think about home. That's home. We grew up with that motherfucker.
Oh,
see inside the stadium.
That's what I'm saying.
You go to the stadium, you can look down, you can see in our shit.
So that shit hitting home runs. Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. When they hit a home run, we go crazy over that shit. We'll probably be mad as hell. We hit a home run.
shit. Let's say when they strike the ball out, do it ever go in y'all hood and somebody catch it?
I wish that motherfucker need to hit somebody in the head and knock some sense in them. For real.
Yeah, but all right though. Now, as far as Murdatown overall, how will of an impact do you say that y'all hood have on the whole city, music wise?
This ain't no dish.
Go
This
ahead.
is not no diss to nobody.
Go ahead.
We fuck with everybody. We fuck with what everybody be doing.
You
but
need both.
we started a wave for a lot of shit. I ain't even gonna say we. One motherfucker started it for real, and a lot of that shit came from us, like all us.
Hey,
so
what I say earlier before we start when you told me you was from Murdatown, what I say?
Oh yeah,
I said I loved it, and why did I say it?
cause the drill scene, we started like it was a big outbreak for us.
Mm-hmm.
Even bro had a big ass outbreak, and then we looking at that shit, we coming up with that shit, so that shit just had all us lit. That shit just had all us turned up. And a lot of us been rapping before anybody had no eyes on us and none of that shit. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was some impactful shit right there.
Good show. And any special final remarks y'all like to leave about your hood before we get into deeper topics?
That's what I'm gonna say too. It wasn't no nobody left us, nobody got signed, nobody left us, then nobody signed nobody, and then nobody fucked nothing up. It was just we grown ass man. Everybody got their own shit going on. Everybody go through shit. So I feel like us being on the internet a lot, like us rapping this shit, a lot of people got to see like the real with us. A lot of people got to see the sad shit, the bad shit, the good shit. So, but I don't know, like this shit generational. Everybody gonna have their outtake on this shit. Everybody gonna have their input on this shit. So, yeah, that's all I want to say.
For sure, show. Now, since you and I both done reference bro a couple times, let's give folks his flowers real quick. I don't really think nobody gave him his flowers recently, so let's make it clear. Timo was the first rapper, at least to the world's knowledge, that came out from Murdatown with the rap scene. And he's a Chicago legend. The work he put in over the years for not just our hood, but representing the low end overall is unmatched.
He on that Mount Rushmore.
He on the Mount Rushmore for the low end?
Yeah.
For the rack. He got it for the rack. I ain't gonna lie, man. He will forever be remembered with all this rap shit, with the drill shit, period. When they think about that shit, they gonna go back to them videos and they gonna look at that shit like.
You know, I actually looked at a couple of old videos too. And I even looked at old interviews. That was my introduction to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You was rapping in one of his interviews, and everybody in the comments was waiting on you to drop. And once you did, they showed love right off that alone. And that's how they end up getting in tune with you and everything. But focusing on Timo before we get on to you. For y'all to say he's a Mount Rushmore for Chicago, where is he at now? I've been looking for him.
That nigga, like, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga got, like, I ain't gonna lie. He a real street nigga. Like, niggas don't even know the man a real street nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You can't take that shit like a toll on you, like, going through what you going through, getting signed and all that shit. But he a real street nigga. So he think, motherfucker. So I ain't gonna lie. Bro, put up right now. He been going through legal shit, all type of shit. So he really just cool and don't nobody want to be sitting behind no bars right now. So he really just chilling. You get that type of spotlight on you, it's gonna be all type of shit that come with this shit. That shit either gonna make you or break you. So don't think this shit over with. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't think this shit over with.
All right, bet. Well then, I'm gonna pray for folks and hopefully whatever folks got going on, he gonna handle that shit. I got
that nigga good though. That nigga good though.
All right, man. So he's not dealing with rapping.
Oh hell no.
Folks finna drop. Folks been in the studio. Folks been working.
All right, cool. All right, so he gonna surprise motherfuckers. He gonna surprise.
We finna surprise motherfuckers.
Cause and I say that because the amount of time folks been gone for a little minute, it's like he damn near like Lil Sko. Cause like Lil Sko he's off the internet. That nigga so off the internet. You want Go ahead.
That's my favorite rapper. One of my favorite rappers. He inspired me to rap.
Lil Sko inspired you to rap.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right.
That's one of my favorite rappers. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When he fell back, that shit made me look like, damn, if I fall back, motherfuckers gonna, how mad I was at him, I know how motherfuckers mad at me.
Yeah.
But I understand. I understand. A lot of people don't understand because they not going through that shit. I understand. I don't understand falling back and leaving your fans for dry, but I understand. Life be lifing, boy. Motherfuckers be, everything don't be, alright, everything glitter don't be gold. It get rough, and motherfuckers don't know that. Motherfuckers don't see that, because you got to put on a smile for that camera. When that camera get cut off, motherfucker got to go through real life shit. You don't know what a motherfucker going through. So, and then motherfuckers just, I ain't gonna lie, I swear to God, I just bumped into a little boy. Walking from the store and shit, I just bumped into a little boy. I'm thinking in my head like, man, fuck that rap shit. I'm walking from the store, I see a little boy. He so starstruck, he running to his mama. I swear to God, on everything I love. Damn, that's what type of, like, you can't fall back from this shit, folks. You never know how you would change the next motherfucker. Like, he just sitting there stuck, like, I listen to your music. I never know what I got that little nigga through, so that's why you gotta push it, that shit. You can't take no breaks, you can't cut no slack. If that's what you do, then that's what you gotta do. Will Smith, how old that nigga is? I mean, no offense, but how old he is?
Yeah, all good. Folks in his 50s.
Still rapping. He's still rapping, making movies, all type of shit. So why would you sit on your ass and do nothing? That's what I'm saying.
Bro. So with that being said, you're never gonna fall back from rapping.
No, never. 100 times. Never. You want to know why? I say I'll take a break and pave the way for the next generation, but right now I can't take no breaks because I took too much time off. I got real hit songs. I could have been making more of them bitches, but motherfuckers going through real life shit. Motherfuckers going through shit with brother them, like free brother them. Motherfuckers going shit with, like, I don't know, like real street shit. And it ain't even so much street shit, it's life shit, family shit. You might get a call from OG or something that'll fuck your whole day up.
Exactly.
You might get a call from your mama, like you so happy you lit right now. You get a call from your mama and she say something going on with auntie or something going on with your granddad. Now that shit fuck you. It can either make you or break you. That shit'll strive some people to do more, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I just be falling back from shit. I be like, damn, I ain't finna keep going through this shit. On bro grade, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be talking about L's. We done took some L's on bro grade and we done bounced back from that shit. Right back.
Yeah, you
would never know we took no L because we bounced right back. That's what we stand on. Like,
no emotion.
We don't show no emotions. You can't. I ain't gonna lie. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so sometimes you might catch me tripping, but deep down that shit ain't bothering me. We done been through more shit than that. We could take some more, you know? We know how to take some losses. A lot of niggas ain't took no losses. A lot of shit get through it too fast. That's why I'd be happy then nobody come like reach out to me and come grab me right out the trenches, because I was still stuck in my ways. I would have probably fucked everything up. Now I know that.
Wait. You saying if you would have got grabbed, like when you say getting grabbed, as like making out the trenches, like getting signed or something. You saying if you would have got signed,
I probably would have did some dumb.
So you would have got signed and end up crashing out. Wow. Okay, I'm glad you did, because it's a lot of as of right now.
They don't know that money get to coming, them views get to coming, them likes get to coming, them hoes get to coming. Change up. Stop. I ain't gonna lie. I've been through so much shit that I know, like, all right, I ain't finna let that shit phase me. We've been through so much shit that we be like, all right, now we know when we doing too much. Some don't know when they smelling their own ass. And that's why they steady bounce back in jail. And then they be looking back like, damn, I could have really had a real career, but I'm steady going to jail. I'm steady doing flute. Like, you got to learn how to reevaluate yourself. You don't get no time to yourself, you ain't gonna be shit.
Okay. Now, not throwing shade at nobody when I reference these guys. PGF Nook, YG Faso, Lil Osama, and there's plenty more, but I don't want to throw a whole list out there. But just a few examples. These are rappers who blown up, made it out the trenches. But these are also guys who keep going to jail from time to time for what we've seen. And you just said you glad that you didn't get signed or wherever the case may be. But also because you got real life shit going on. And that makes sense. It's a lot of life shit going on. But they mixing real life shit with trying to, you know, hold up to their image, make sure they maintain getting the bag, and just keep going for the fans. But it's hard to go for the fans when you got too much going on in real life and you don't got no time to sit back and process it. So if you feel like if more rappers got a chance to process real life situations and take breaks from that, they don't have to worry about going to jail at all.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
All of them are young as hell. Young as fuck. So that's what I'm going to say.
So you're the same age as them.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I got an old soul. Everybody different. It's like I ain't gonna lie. People will go through it differently. People will get a certain type of way and then be like, I still ain't like that's how I was feeling like I ain't nobody. Just be like, boy, you don't even know what the fuck you is right now. Like you just sitting in the hood walking around with a motherfucking shirts and tank top on. House shoes. Like you don't even know what the fuck you is right now. People really see you and bug out. Like you gotta think about the you got at home. You gotta think about family. Because what can they do when you in jail? They can't do. So I think just really be young, caught up in their ways. You gotta have some real life shit happen to you for you to like reevaluate yourself all the way. Sometimes jail make want to get out and do better. Sometimes jail want to make a motherfucker like getting them calls, not answering the phone, up in jail tweaking with you, CEOs treating you bogus as hell. You will be on some I'm finna get out and I'm finna cause hell. Everybody finna feel like so now you right back in the same predicament.
Hey. And you didn't lie not one time. That's all facts. And you 24, right?
Yep.
24. You know, between the ages of 15 to 25, that's considered to be a YN. You damn near a YN saying this, but would you identify yourself as a YN or no?
That's what I'll say.
Go ahead.
I'm a young adult.
Oh, you're a YA.
I'm a YA. If you out here under any YN image, you are a damn follower. You are a damn goofy. And that's what I'm going to say about this. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, we a product of our environment. But I don't look at myself as no young. I ain't no young. I'm a young churches for sure. But to them people, I'm a young adult. I know how to handle myself. I get money. I stand on business. I ain't with none of that. I'm older now. I'm 24. So be different. Even if I was 20 years old, I would still be telling I ain't no little bro. He still tell motherfuckers in the hood, I ain't no little bro. Like I do grown man adult just like you. So we don't look at no big eyes little you. So I wouldn't feel like I'm no YN. Nah. But I feel like I'm the voice of the YNs for sure.
Okay.
That they ass in the right path, you know.
You know, this is amazing. I've interviewed 4 different rappers that's old enough to be a YN. And you're one as well, but everyone told me no, they're not a YN. I'm just like, wow. So you mean to tell me we got the YN stigma and somehow what we would call the YNs don't even want to accept it?
I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker tell you quick, I'm a YN. Motherfucker, I heard a little ass boy, I'm a YN, I'm damn. But that shit, I ain't gonna lie.
but y'all not. But the thing is, the rappers we looking at as YNs, they're telling us they're not YNs. I'm like, damn. So
them motherfuckers YNs, man. You can't hide that shit to a YN, man. Man, you heard what I just said. Yeah, that sound good, but motherfuckers YNs, man. You can't tell other way around it, man. That man, look, we ain't finna sugarcoat. This shit finna be all real and uncut.
Hey, all uncut. So we keep this 1,000%.
We keeping it 100%. Like you gonna get the real me, cause a lot of interviews I did, like I ain't really talk much, cause I was in a point of time where I was like, I don't want to do too much talking, and they was catching me at bad times. But you got to use them bad times as good situations. You never know who the going through something. So what I'm saying right now could probably change the next month's life. So this gonna get all let out. Whatever you ask, we gonna answer that. That's gonna be 100%.
Then let's talk about what we know Murdatown for, and this is what you done touch souls with. Your music and music for overall coming from your hood. Now, first off, your first song was Back Door, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that goes to how long I've been watching. I know your first song.
You know some.
Oh, photo. Yeah, but the song everybody was waiting on was What Time Is It? And mostly songs that's anticipated, that'd be the only song people want to hear. But then you kept dropping, you kept getting views higher than that. From 40,000, 100,000, 200,000, and I think you hit a 300,000 at one point too, right?
For sure. And then it was with some cameras, with some the cameraman has some shit going on with his channel and shit. So I really wish I made a channel a long time ago, but I ain't know what I knew now. And I ain't had that real guidance around them. Like, was telling me, like, man, you need to do this, you need to do that. But, you know, like, this what I stand on. I'm not finna get on his ass, and I'm not finna get on your ass every day, tell you, like, stand on this, brother, do this, brother, do this, brother, and then I just fall back. Who the f? Like, I grew up around my granddaddy. He used to stay on my ass about all type of. He used to be on my ass like one let up. Even gangbanging, man, you ain't finna be gangbanging. Fuck that shit. I went through that. You ain't finna do that. And he fell back. And look where we at now. So.
All right, bet. With that being said, if you're someone who's giving guidance to someone younger than you or guidance to anybody at all, the moment you fall back, the moment you go left and because you gave up. Don't give up on anybody you're giving guidance to. Message to the adults.
The message to the adults?
Yeah, that's the message to the adults, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Don't give up on nobody you giving guidance to because they taking heed in that. They watching that. Now they listening to that every day. Now, if you preaching it like Martin Luther King, you think he fell back on what the fuck he was doing?
He never did, and that's why everybody loved him.
That's why everybody still know him to this day. Like, he never fell back on what he was trying to do. That's why I feel like I could never fall back on what I'm trying to do. I don't get no fuck if I sit in the studio and don't rap nothing. It's the thought process that matter. That make me hungry. Like, I'm finna come back in this and I'm finna just tear the whole booth down. Next time I come up in there, that make me want to go crazy. Like, all them times, take your hard times and make the best of that. He be telling me that right now. And that's crazy because that go back to the YN. Like, he younger than me. He be telling me shit that a grown-ass man to tell you. And I be looking at him like, how the fuck you know that? But it be life. He done been through life. He done been through all type of shit. You will look at him and be like, oh, yeah, this is just a young nigga who out the man. You don't know what the fuck he been through. And he's still right here to this day. Still cool. All us, really. Like, a lot of people don't be trying to talk about motherfuckers like YNs, motherfucker call motherfuckers YNs. They don't be trying to talk about no motherfucker mental though. Motherfucker don't be trying to talk about like how many homies a motherfuckers lost real homies behind this shit. Ain't nobody never sat down with nobody and was like, how do you feel? Are you cool? Are you okay?
Do you watch my interviews?
Man,
do you watch my interviews?
I be watching shit like.
Do you watch all the way to the end?
Nah, I ain't watching.
That's your problem. If you would have watched all the way to the end, you would have seen every interview I did. I always ask nigga how they feeling mentally. I'm telling. And guess what? Did not. What I
You know what you is though?
What?
You a genuine nigga. You want to know why? Because you care. A lot of people don't care about shit like that. They'll sit in your face and put on a smile and put on a show. That's why. That's another reason I feel back from the rap shit. I ain't saying like it's not good to make friends, but I ain't trying to make no friends. I'm trying to get this money and I'm trying to stand on business. So if you don't like me, that's on you. If you want to do a song, we could do that shit. I want the money. I don't give no fuck about who you got, what you got going on with this other person. I don't give no fuck what they think about me. I don't care. I'm trying to get money at the end of the day. This shit is about business. Motherfuckers don't understand that though. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
And that's the thing. People are not genuine because they thinking it's all about business. But it's genuine motherfuckers like me telling them, you do this shit business way, but then that shit not gonna always be the case.
Look, you could build bonds, but like it be so many fake smiles because like he posts shit all the time. I don't share this man every post. I see him all the time. Like, if I talk to you, if I say I fuck with you, I'm the type of nigga who you gonna feel that shit. You gonna know.
Right.
Like, if a person don't, I ain't even trying to say it like that, but if a Caucasian person don't like you, they gonna show that shit. You gonna know that shit. Like, you gonna know they don't fuck with you. A person, your type of skin color, you're not gonna know. Because y'all, you feel me? Like, y'all the same. You ain't gonna know if they faking. They can walk up and say, hey, what's up? Another race, they gonna show you they don't like you. Because
you're gonna be able to see it.
You gonna be able to see it.
You don't look like this motherfucker.
Right, so,
okay.
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
That makes sense.
Our race is fake. Everybody be fake as hell. Everybody be under this goofy ass trend. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers be like portraying an image. Motherfuckers be everybody like just how you said, like what you asked me earlier with the interviews. You asked me like putting the difference to say a lot of people don't want to do that because they scared what the next person to think. I'ma be myself. I got motherfuckers like this around me who gonna tell me like, brother, you tripping, or brother, nah, woo, you feel me? But I'm gonna be myself. That's how I got far. That's how I got to make it to 24 years old to be my fucking self. I don't sugarcoat nothing. You gonna see good, you gonna see bad, you gonna see mad, you gonna see me bugging up, you gonna see me laughing, you gonna see me sometimes, you feel me, emotional. Cause that's what type of nigga I am. Some niggas just be trying to.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, and first of all, I'm glad you're willing to express yourself in all four of the aspects, but it's like the crowd, like depending on how often you bug up, that might be the only thing they expect out of you, and then that's when they will put some stigmas on your ass. That's why
on YouTube, like if a lot of if a mainstream motherfucker was to go look like, damn, what Lil Sko on? Let me go see what he on. It'd be a lot of. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting on live.
Yeah, you was wolfing that nigga sometimes, and you was wolfing that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you was out here, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, be mad. This what I'm gonna say to the younger too, man. Don't put that camera in your face once you get mad, cause you ain't doing nothing.
Thank you. Like, do you know how like I'm the nigga that's posting these? Do you not understand how tired I be seeing get mad just yelling at a phone?
Yeah, like it's to the point of your life you gotta wake up. Like a lot of motherfuckers ain't woke up and then looked in the mirror and then look like, damn, what the f I be doing wrong? Cause I had to really look. I'm looking like, damn, these be tripping. Then I had to think back like, oh, I was the same doing this. That's why he probably doing this now, cause he seen me doing this.
Exactly.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no cocky or none of that shit. But whatever I do, other people tend to do. So I'll say, don't do that. I ain't never had nothing good happen.
And running back to the whole hood overall. Y'all hood, influential, but at the same time, those how all the real shit we don't talk about that led up to this point. Y'all you're talking about the point how probably done did in the past. Now it's influencing the youth. So how good is Murdatown's influence on the youth?
You want to answer that question?
I ain't gonna lie. Our influence on the youth very big in our community. Shit, I don't know about like outside the community.
So only in the community you can see.
Like you know what I'm saying? Okay,
all right, man. Then let's say you can look at the rest of the world. Then how well would you say influence the rest of the world? Would you say they in a good way or a bad
our
way?
Hood?
Yeah, y'all hood.
That's what I'm gonna say. If whatever input, I ain't gonna lie, it did probably put some in some heads. Like it put a bad energy and it put a good energy, but it should show you a brotherhood. It should show you a brotherhood. What you see in all them videos, you see together.
That is true.
You see the same. You don't see nobody new. You might see a who broke quick, but I with them. But you know we a brotherhood. That's what we grew up off of, a real brotherhood.
Now check this out. Y'all, like I said, y'all came out around the time the drill era was busting. Even from the start of 2012. Do you know what was glorified in the drill era?
What?
The beefs.
Oh yeah.
And when y'all came out, y'all did have influence and impact as far as the low end. But we'll also put the low end on. Thanks to y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I can really say thanks to y'all. And, I mean, amongst another hood, but focusing on y'all. We can say that y'all put other people on, but they're in there through beefing. Y'all beefing is there and there what got y'all and everybody else on. And I can only say that, and I want you to be honest. Because when y'all was rapping, y'all did a lot of dissing. Can y'all be honest on that?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even mean to laugh at nothing like that.
No, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
I ain't gonna lie.
All serious though. All serious though.
You heard him.
I really ain't, but I heard him.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, fine.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I bet.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody be looking at them disses like basically trying to portray bro as like a diss rapper.
Now we talking about Timo now. I'm saying the whole hood, but since you want to talk about Timo,
I ain't gonna lie. You want to know a story? All right, we offer to tell you a story.
Break it down.
I wasn't worried about no ops or none of that. I ain't really know what the that was. Me, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of shit I be catching on late. I was still chilling, man, in my business, would not worry about shit. I asked I be around, I'm like at least about like 13, 14. I asked him who I'm with every day, like, cause he on that. He stopped so out the bed. I'm damn, we young as hell. What the f you talking about? Boy, why you feel like that? He, man, I'm finna show you. He showed me a video and I seen this and my homies. I'm seeing saying niggas they never did to. I'm young as hell, but I know what happened to bro. This big bro, I know what happened. I know what happened. Like this some hood shit. You gonna hit in the hood, you probably hear a lot, but you know for a fact like this ain't got shit to do with this, and then you hearing other say shit, provoking, basically poking at the bell like we don't be on shit. We be chilling.
Okay.
And that's what led to that shit.
So as far as y'all dissing, y'all heard other people dissing y'all, all y'all did was responding.
For sure.
So every diss y'all ever made was a response.
Yes. I swear to God on everything I love. It was a response. Like, don't nobody be talking to them people. They be bored. I don't know what they be on. I guess they be bored with each other, so they want to with other people. You ever see people downtown with random people?
No.
For real.
Hey, oh, he sound get like
When with the headphones on, walking and said, motherfucker with the phone in their ear, acting crazy, and now they into it with a fight with a. What you think it would have been if it would have been on the streets? Motherfucker would have got their ass lit up for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie, some wake up on shit. You seen him in a restaurant? Rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family. You seen him in a restaurant? He was on. That lady probably was on bullshit too, but man, it don't need to get that far. A lot of shit can be talked about. I'm a nigga who gonna tell you like, you got an option. If there's some shit that I can prevent, you got an option. I'm telling you, all us do that shit. We'll tell a motherfucker like, bro, you tweaking. You want to keep on humbugging? Bro, you tweaking. You want to keep on humbugging? I'm finna fuck you up. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I got an option. Hey, I'm using those responses. Trust me, I do. I done gave niggas options too.
If a nigga tell you like, I'm gonna give you an option.
Right.
This ain't what you want to do. You better think about that shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, I done gave so many niggas options, and they always took the better route.
Hey, it's a comedian right now.
Right.
He do skits. I ain't even gonna say who he is.
All right, bet.
I don't be like my name said with a lot of shit, so he probably don't want his name said with this, but
all Gucci.
It's a motherfucker that all us know up in here right now. All y'all know. I seen him literally get into it with an old ass man. Everybody in the store probably looking like, damn, this the nigga on the skits. Woo woo. He getting into it with an old ass man. He turned up. He not trying to talk at all. I'm looking at him like this an old ass man. If you don't leave it, like he down. I ain't gonna lie, they down there.
Oh, I seen that video. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so shit got serious. This what I'm trying to talk about. Like that shit could be prevented because they was ready to go down up in that bitch. Like they was ready to send that bitch up. And his kids up and his mamas and shit. Like some shit don't need to be, you know.
All right, bet. Then with that being said, if y'all could take all that shit back, would y'all?
No.
Look, I'm gonna think on that question before, cause I started to learn to think before I speak. I started to think before I speak. I don't want to say the wrong shit that I had another motherfucker looking like, oh yeah, hell no. He said hell no. So he on that. Listen, I would take a lot of shit I said back with everything, with laughs, everything, because motherfuckers be mad and say any fucking thing. I don't give no fuck who you think you is. You get mad and say anything. If a motherfucker makes somebody mad right now, they gonna say anything they know about you. He could say right now, Lil Sko a bitch ass nigga. He ain't woo out the bam, and you could get mad right now. You could be my homie, but you could get mad and be like, man, he said this shit, so nigga, you a bitch ass nigga, never did shit. You stay in the house. This should be a domino effect. Like I ain't gonna lie. So I'll say, I would take a lot of shit back for sure. I wish I never responded to a lot of shit because who the fuck is you to get a response out of me?
Yeah, right. See, see. Notice how quick you would two times. That's you. Notice how quick you would say no. I'm glad folks was able to speak. I'm glad folks was able to speak.
That's my little brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Look.
So now that he just put that in perspective. Now, if there's anything you would take back, would you take something back?
I'm gonna just say this, cause just off the script for the fact how niggas be over bashing our name, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
That's why a motherfucker say nah, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Is it like, you know what I'm saying? We for the greater good, then yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right. That's why I'm referencing the greater good, not for the sake of I don't gotta respond to niggas, cause I understand.
I bet they wish they did too. I know for a fact they wish they never said a lot of shit, but you said it. They probably don't get no fuck. You would ask me right now to this day, do you care for that street shit? I'll be like, man, as much shit as I've been through, as much shit as I went through, I know brother and them probably don't even want this shit for us no more. But this what we grew up in. This what I grew up around. This made me.
We all just products of our environment.
Yeah, like who would I be if I just leave this shit? You supposed to make this shit better. You're supposed to want to be something in life. I don't want to just. I see niggas in the hood that's 40. We walk around niggas every day who older than us, who every day they come to the hood. That shouldn't be something you want to do, nigga. You should be want to be on a boat somewhere, a yacht. You should be want to on the beach chilling with your. You feel me?
Yeah.
You should want to be on the ladies. Like a lot of niggas ain't even got no real pussy. A lot of niggas ain't even really did nothing with no female for real. All they know is this. All they know is other shit. So I wish a lot of motherfuckers seen life. I seen all parts of life. I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't gonna say all parts, but I seen two sides. I seen a good side where it could be like you walking on the straight path, and then I seen the bad side where you could be in the trenches, and it could be that at any time. It was once upon a time. I ain't had to look over my shoulder. It was once upon a time. I was around motherfuckers who didn't even gang bang. I was around motherfuckers who really was on something. I was trying to get on what they was on. If you ask me, I wasn't even from where I was from. I was telling motherfuckers like, I be chilling, I'm cooling. I wanted to play ball like them. But motherfuckers, as they got older, they start portraying an image. Now I'm looking like, boy, I be getting away from this shit and you doing this shit. Motherfuckers don't even know, boy. Motherfuckers see them videos, but they don't know about them nights in them hallways where you can't get in the crib. They don't know about them times motherfuckers hungry, ain't got $1 in their pocket, and they OG ain't got no money, and we got to pitch on. Motherfuckers eating out the same bag of chips. They don't know about that. They just, now this generation show money. They see this. We come from pitching in. We come from really sharing shit, really doing shit with each other. So you feel me? So that shit be different to us. We don't care about that shit. I don't get no fuck. You call me dirty. I'm dirty. Get no fuck.
Yeah. And here's back to what you said earlier. They should look at y'all as a brotherhood. Because that's what y'all always done display.
Then you see Adam Sandler?
Oh, yeah. Prime example.
Motherfuckers love him.
Right.
It's not about, I swear to God, I could put some sketches on right now. Motherfuckers gonna still fuck with me because I'm Lil Sko. And you could crack jokes, I'm gonna bake your ass back. Fuck you talking about. I know I got personality. A lot of motherfuckers don't got no personality.
You do got jokes.
I can adapt around any environment. Any room you put me in with businessmen, motherfuckers who know more than me, I'm gonna still be able to keep up.
Oh, that's so.
Niggas we
all right, man. Then let's see if I can challenge you real quick. Do you want to talk about politics?
As high as I be getting, I ain't gonna lie. You really just made me start wanting to sit down. But my pop's in my life, so I still be sitting down talking to him about shit like that. So hit me with some shit. Let's talk about it.
Oh, is that so?
Let's do it. I'm ready to challenge anything.
All right, say less. All right, man. We gonna run the usual president.
And I'm gonna tell you. Explain it for me.
Oh no, I will. I promise. I ain't gonna send you out. Oh no.
Bet.
Now let's talk about it. We gonna make it as easy as it can be. The presidential candidates: Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. I hope I pronounced the name right. Now, it's been a real debate about who they voted for because of the sole fact of these things. We got Kamala Harris. She's a woman. Most men did not vote for her because they don't want to be led by a woman. And then there's Donald Trump. He's someone who's been a president before, but people say he's not fit to be president. So we got the two choices here, but yet we got Donald Trump. So do you think America made a mistake voting for Donald Trump, or do you feel like they're not wrong because at the end of the day, who wants a woman leading us?
I ain't gonna lie, whether motherfuckers like it or not, I don't give no fuck what man get mad at me, but a lot of men gonna feel me. We need women. Motherfuckers don't be thinking about that. Who you be having doing that? Motherfuckers be like, sometimes men be smarter than women, but you ain't gonna really like, it's a lot of women that's really like out here like providing for kids on their own. So it's really women who built for that shit. You can't tell that woman like she not ready for something. You don't know what the fuck she been through. It's been a lot of women who been put up against a lot of shit with 5 kids and they still maintaining, breaking their neck for their kids. So you can't just try to downplay no woman because she a female. Motherfuckers be trying to. And Donald Trump, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even want to say the wrong shit because I might be in his face one day.
All right, man. Okay, all right. At least you keep it in the book.
I'm gonna say this. You got your good and your bad days. That's all I'm gonna say about you, man.
All right.
You got your good and your bad days, man. And you be saying a lot of crazy shit. You need to start thinking before you speak. But yeah.
All right, bet. Now, let me just reference a few other people here.
Man, he fucked a lot of shit up.
Oh,
I be listening. I be hearing.
he fucked a lot of shit
Don't
up.
think motherfucker don't be walking around and seeing these old ladies. Man, I hate Donald Trump.
Man, check this
I
out.
be want to know why. Why you hate him?
But check this out. Check this out. I've interviewed other artists, and like Rick Yeltsin, for example, he says Donald Trump has done more for the black community than Abraham Lincoln. You said there's people that are saying.
Wait, what?
Hell no.
Okay, Donald Trump said out of his own mouth he has done more for the black community than anybody else, with the exception of Abraham Lincoln. I asked Rick Yeltsin, do we agree with that statement? He said, yeah. So,
He be counting sometimes.
okay, all right, bet.
Listen, for the black people, he has done the most.
Okay.
He has done the most for the black race. When Abraham Lincoln came in, he did a lot. I could fuck with that.
Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves.
Listen, thank you. I was just gonna say he still owns slaves too, though. He still owns slaves.
Okay, he did, but
And the
did he
slaves-
free those slaves later?
All slaves weren't still free yet. It was still slaves. People were still owned slaves. Slaves still didn't know they was free. It didn't really break out till like a little bit after that. That's why like people be getting that Juneteenth shit fucked up too, because it didn't break out when it was supposed to break out. You feel me?
Yeah.
When motherfuckers really supposed to be free, it didn't really hit. And Abraham Lincoln, I salute him, like, because a lot of presidents didn't open up and free no slaves at all. But it's like he still has slaves. You feel me?
He was the motherfucker that told us it's free.
All right, bet. Now,
He still has slaves. So it's like,
so and you just said there's people that say Trump.
I be seeing you putting him up too.
Huh?
I be seeing you putting him up. I be seeing on my Instagram.
Then you know how he feels about women leading overall. But what he didn't talk about is how you just said that Donald Trump needs to think before he speak, because he done a lot of bad out here and everything too. But then you got people
just make motherfuckers feel like they could. When he said that shit about the women, when he said walk right up and grab her pussy or something.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he did say that. Grab by the pussy.
Who the fuck is you to say that? What the fuck? I got a mama out here. I wish a mother. Look, right. What's that?
Now, basically, you're saying that Trump done a lot of bad out here, but then he's saying Trump is the best we had since Abraham Lincoln.
You pardon Kodak Black. You know how many wrongfully convicted black men in the world? Nigga, you pardon Kodak Black. Who you think you is? You think you did something? You think I love Kodak. That's my boy. But listen though.
You know, he did say that after Kodak. Continue.
You ain't no. And this coming from me. This coming from somebody really in the trenches. You ain't live the life we live. You can't say that about our race. Abraham Lincoln was trying to push for slavery to be free. Like none of that to be going on. So how you gonna say that? You weren't in that time. Who is you to say that? Like you gotta pay it away. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta think about them. People get big headed with a lot of shit. No, you didn't. I don't think so. Hell no.
All right, bet. Now tell me this. If Kamala Harris were to be president, do you think she would have led this country by example in a good way?
What answer that to that?
Huh?
If Kamala Harris was the president, do you think she would have led for America by example in a good way?
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, shit, hell yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really too deep into the campaign, so I don't really know like what was said or what she was really campaigning for. So I can't really speak on that too much. But
all right.
Like she would though.
All right,
like either one. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they should have gave her a try too.
Yeah, they definitely should have.
But at the same time, she's a woman, so a lot of stuff, like a lot of other countries they got a lot of like men. It's not really no females as they main people, is it? Like they presidents and stuff.
Good point. So, but that's why we have a such thing called the Queen of England. We have queens. We don't even got no presidents or leaders. We got queens.
Yeah. So that's our Queen and King too.
Did she get that? She get that.
What's her name? Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Yes, I think she.
Then they got a king. What's his name? King.
I don't even know. I didn't even know they had a king.
He just got out the hospital. I just seen that on the news.
Oh damn.
So,
He the king now because he was like, you know, she had the crown for so fucking long. This bitch had the crown for like 90 years.
She definitely did. She definitely did.
Hell no.
That's something I rebuke you for. Let's go, my grandma.
For sure.
Lil Sko, nigga. That's Lil Sko.
Let's go. That's what I said.
You said Lil Sko.
No, I didn't. I said let's go.
Low Lil Sko, man.
Yeah, rest me Lil Sko though.
He could rap though.
He definitely could.
Man, I say for the young people, man, Shorty was rapping.
Oh, where?
There's a lot of ABC rappers out here, man. We gonna talk about that. There's a lot of like I ain't no dissing either.
No. They for sure gonna take that as respect. Oh yeah. Salute to you. You actually cared of that. Real Nick, hey, I fuck with you.
I can rock.
That goes to show. There's a lot of young geniuses out here. You're one of them.
Yeah,
all right, now back to the topic of everything. Up to speed with today's date. Wait. There's actually one more Timo question I could ask, but we ain't got to focus too much on bro. I'll just ask him when I see him. We just gave props to Lil Sko. Looking at all the new generation of rappers now, they all under the age of 22. So we got a lot of young rappers that's out here rapping the city. But still, at once upon a time, you was their age, blowing up. So you probably could potentially have a little influence on them, or if influencing their careers. But
I be hearing that shit. I be hearing that, like
then you know I'm not lying when I said it, right?
I hear that shit in they raps. Like I ain't gonna lie, with the Sko shit, like a lot of motherfuckers be thinking like. I see a lot of shorties be changing their name and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Curryio, even G-Man, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of bro them was influential people. So, they got impacts on people. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of motherfuckers from our hood left an impact on people. So, you will see that shit within the raps. You will see motherfuckers saying, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like they said with the Chief Keef shit. You can say that shit with bro. Like, that shit just, we got an influential wave, man. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of shit but even with they shit, now a lot of shorties saying that Skoom shit and now all that other shit, like, you will see that shit.
It is new slang coming out.
Yeah, it's new slang for sure. What we have.
Y'all, in fact, as a matter of fact, let me ask this. Do y'all think y'all created this new slang, go? Did y'all create that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So y'all created go.
Sosa was on that. Chief Keef was on that for sure, but bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, we had that shit we grew up on Sosa, so that shit, when folks got the go, that shit just stuck. Everybody knew what that shit was for on Bro Gray. So I feel like hell yeah, we started that shit for sure. For sure.
All right, man. Say less. Then with that being said, why ain't nobody trademarking?
He should have did that shit. But I got the saying that shit. I should have trademarked a lot of shit on Bro Gray, but I still am. Fuck that. I'm saying shoulda. I am. Watch, you gonna see that shit. Watch.
All right, say less. Now, and as far as the inspiration behind go, who's the inspiration?
Who the inspiration?
As in, like, what was the reason why y'all was saying go?
Chief Keef.
Oh, so because Sosa. Oh, all right, man.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not really Chief Keef though. We was saying go because we on go. It's a green light with us. Go on Bro Gray. Then I came through. Fuck a go, bitch, it's go. Then that topped that bitch. Everybody was going crazy. It was a go. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna hear a lot of motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. When you in the studio and you rapping and you pause on some shit, you gonna be just turning. You gonna go. I ain't gonna lie. That shit just gonna come out. So I feel like bro just set the way for that shit. The motherfuckers start picking up with that shit, turning up. Everybody turning up with that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, bet. All right, that's new. That's new here.
No phone no.
Now, let's check this out though. When it comes out to y'all don't really like be calling y'all like referencing Murdatown as far as like identifying y'all. Y'all be going by 30 boys, right? And rest in peace. It was off Curry. And I think that was your best friend of all people, if I'm not mistaken, right?
My brother.
All right, bet. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know folks was clouded up like that, folks. Why wasn't he rapping?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, we was so turned up with Timo rapping. He was mad I wasn't rapping. We wrote music together. That's crazy. We wrote shit together.
You wrote a song with Curry?
Hell yeah. We wrote shit together. Like, he really made me get on that. Like, we used to always be watching other motherfuckers. When Lil Baby made that song, like, when he made that freestyle song, that really made us want to rap type shit. Young Boy, we been off the Young Boy, but that shit, the Lil Baby, when he dropped that freestyle, that turned us up. Because we always liked the jury, and we always liked the rap shit. That always, like, man, Lil Keed and motherfuckers like that. Folks was like a Lil Uzi Vert listening to the type of motherfucker. That shit turned him up. So he liked that shit. If he was rapping right now, he'd be on a whole different wave. Motherfuckers would think he'd be on some straight drill shit. He a rock star.
Oh, word?
Shorty a real rock star. Shorty folks passed away now, so I can talk about this shit. But boy, Shorty has just know how to dance, all type of shit. Like, motherfuckers just seen that savage side of folks. Motherfuckers ain't see the real. There's a lot of motherfuckers from the hood who, even with me, motherfuckers just be seeing when I be teed up. They don't be seeing the funny side we be playing. Motherfuckers always say they need to put a camera on us. I ain't gonna lie. One day we gonna watch. Y'all gonna see. We gonna put that shit together.
And I was about to say, cause may rest in peace. His passing and everything. Like, how the fuck that motivated you? You just broke down how. So
yeah, then I ain't really wanna. I wasn't finna rap. I was in the studio on some. I was in Timo's studio session, listening to him rap, and just being up in that bitch with him. I pick up shit fast. And
he found motivation quick. Cause like right when for that may rest in peace. What he do? He instantly went to the studio and made a song.
Being around. I ain't gonna lie. Being around 30, being around G-Man, being around Draco, motherfuckers like them, you will learn so much shit. So folks has learned a lot of shit from a lot of motherfuckers. Like, we in the hood. That go back to the project shit. Like, amongst each other, you will learn so much shit off your brother. You'll be like, damn. Then him turning up or make another motherfucker want to turn up. If I get in the booth right now and go crazy, he gonna damn, hold on. Let me see what I can do. Like, you never know what the fuck you can do. You gotta test your luck. Bro, testing his shit. And Curryio's a motherfucker who will make you test your shit. I ain't wanna go in no motherfucking studio session, boy. I'm telling folks, like, I ain't going in that bitch. I got a stu session book, but I ain't going. Boy, your ass better go, man. Woo, woo. You got the rapper image. You got, woo, motherfucker. You got the views. You all that shit. Woo, out the bill. I went in that bitch. I made a song, and Timo told me, like, before you raw as hell, folks. I ain't gonna lie, for that shit. That shit raw. And that changed my whole perspective.
And for Timo to be the one who got signed and everything, do you feel like you should have got signed with him?
To that label?
Yeah. Or any label in general then. Let me make it fair then.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll talk to a lot of labels, but hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I should have got signed around that time for sure. But
then backtracking to your statement earlier, you glad you didn't get signed. But
yeah, that's what I was gonna get into. But I still feel like but nah.
Yeah, but also if you would got signed to label, you would probably feel more. I mean, you're confident in your raps, but you'll be feel more confident to keep rapping.
Oh yeah, like, I ain't gonna let that shit turn the motherfucker up. When you get thrown opportunities like that, that just make you want to do more.
Yeah, and that goes to show, like, if he could make it from the hood, so can everybody else. You know. And do you feel like y'all put a lot of weight on Timo to be rapping? Because, like,
you ask a lot of good ass questions. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you. I've been doing this. I'm doing this for only a year and a half.
Yeah, you getting that's like with that rap shit. Mm-hmm. You would do this shit like basketball. When they said that shit, I felt that shit so much, because this shit like basketball. You better be in that gym working on your shot. Because that jumper, once that jumper get weak, that bitch done. Trap house booming, this bitch booming. Hey, look. Once you done, you done. You be a Michael Jordan, and your ass could be a Ben Simmons. And I fuck with Ben Simmons, but you could be a Michael Jordan, or you could be a Ben Simmons. Bro.
You is funny. We might as well get to talking about why you got such a good personality, man. And you spoke of that, but your personality, that also went just as viral as you and your music. Man, he's the one that went viral for being like, I got that neck. It's clear as day he did. It is clear as day he was happy as hell because ain't nobody gonna brag about getting that neck like that the way he did.
I love the women, man. Look, this what I'm gonna say to the women, man. I love all women, bro. I got 6 sisters. I got 6 of them. So with that being said, like I ain't gonna lie, a lot of females be going. You hear Glorilla, all type of motherfucker. You hear say a little shit Future, but females got it. They got all type of slogans. They got what? Eat me out. All type. They got all type of shit. So I feel like I just set the way for everything. I just know when you argue with his lady, you can end all.
I got that
you
neck
ass nigga. I crack buns. I got that neck on my brother. What you gonna say? You can say whatever you want in the book. I still got that neck. That's why I can't no be talking about her ex and can't no be talking about his ex. You still.
Well, at the end of the day, we gonna make somebody feel salty with this question. Let's give a special shout out to the person who you got that neck from.
Oh yeah, my baby girl Blazer down, man. But
nigga, what?
Yeah, shit be crazy.
Wait, you trolling or you serious?
I'm trolling.
Oh man, you just scared me for a second. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I think he gonna say somebody like Janika or Carisha or I don't know. You and him talking about like, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh man.
I'm trolling.
Oh man.
Trolling, man.
Oh man. I thought you were serious for a second.
Yeah.
Oh man. Because if it was her, that'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy as hell, wouldn't it? That'd be crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I would say with
As a matter of fact, it would be crazy, especially after she rejected your ass. Oh, bro, she rejected your ass. I remember, folks. No.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that too. Yeah, because you called me out on that shit too. When she rejected you, right, man? Because she rejected you, folks. Now check this out. When she broke up with THF Muda, she said she's single and shit, right? Everybody in the record was shooting they shot at Blazing. This nigga go shoot his shot.
No, but
and then she said bye. And then this nigga gonna come at me because I put
I went to school with her, so I went to school with her type. So I know her in real life.
Oh, so you know her?
Yeah, man. I know her. Like she cool.
Yeah, she is a good person. I can tell you that.
She cool. I went to school with her. So I always said I never liked her though, but shit.
Man, you put heart out of her.
She a girl.
A pretty one at that, right? You did come at me for that too. You talking about you wouldn't even touch with my hands. I'm like, yeah, you thought I ain't see that, didn't you? You deleted your story. Think I ain't see that?
Hell no.
Oh, I remember he tried.
I ain't gonna lie, because she was texting me and shit like, you don't see these people. I wasn't even worried about that shit at first. Because I'm laughing at the shit. Because we always play, but I got to see him over. Like, I ain't gonna let them fans be taking shit serious. They do not play that shit.
Yeah.
They don't want your ass. I'm damn. You don't even know me. You don't know what's to me, man. Yo, auntie or something probably want me, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a smooth. You can't believe everything you heard, everything you be seeing, man. You gotta get to know me. I got it.
Yeah. But all right now, ain't no talking about her, but back to you being funny. You have been cracking jokes on the media and you've been going viral for that. So is it safe to say you're an entertainer on the comedy side?
I ain't gonna lie, hell yeah.
All right, then we go see you doing sketches in the future too?
I don't know, probably, but I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I just started doing skits. I'm telling you right now, that's fun.
I'm gonna start getting into that. I'm gonna start exploring.
All right, say less. We gonna make a TikTok when we done. Oh, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna lie. A lot of rappers who be doing that, man.
Oh, just for the bring
that be their main goal. Shit. I mean, that's what you should start doing. Shit. If you get more attention with the funny shit in the rap, some don't know how to hang it up, like hang the gloves up, like Muhammad Ali.
Oh yeah, and first off, let me make this clear. He did not hang it up, but
he did not hang it up, but he passed the like, go ahead, little bro. There's probably a motherfucker around you who got the, hey, you to be in these studios with all this money on you in the booth rapping. No, pass the little bro. He probably got all the hoes. He probably got the little clout. Pass to him. Get a J to him. Let him flex the money. Let him turn up. Let him do something. Cause you be grown as hell. Y'all ass be. Yeah, it's me. It ain't you. It's him. What you talking about? Pass that torch. You got to know when to play the backfield. Everybody got a role. Motherfuckers we all get money, but everybody got a different role. Sometimes brother don't want it. Some brother don't be on none of that. He don't be on none of that. You feel me? Like brother be on some whole different time, and it'd be a lot of. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the was in our older generation milk. Them was different. So
bro,
they still some of them still think they young. Like you just gotta pass that.
The oldest YN.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Mad at him, but man, he a product to his environment.
Yeah, he definitely a product to
do
his
something
environment.
good with it though. I'm gonna tell you to do something good with it, man. Don't be out here still trying to. Oh yeah, woo.
He said he need that get back. He's so he might still be.
Motherfuckers holding grudges, man. Some don't let that shit go. Somebody done probably beat his ass. Somebody done probably did something. And boy, I need that get back on bro grade. So
That should be too deep.
that be deep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
a lot of
I
motherfuckers out like that. He just internet with.
He just internet. Don't bro grade.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
oldest YN for a reason, man. Don't think he just internet, folks. Nah, he went there. Hey, why? Hey, why? Why? Big why? Come over here, why? Let's chop it up, why? Let's see. I wish he really put his real actual name out there, but I gotta call his ass YN.
I just seen that on Facebook, man. I'm scrolling, you know, I'm motherfucking pop up. I see what it say. It say YN. What the? Oh, bro, great. I'll add his ass. He add me back. We on that kicking it now.
Hey, I'm gonna follow post on Facebook. We gonna see what the word is.
With him, man. Man, he tweaking.
Yeah, but yeah. The reason why I brought up you being entertaining and rap at the same time, because it's like rappers like SG Batman, KB Diddy, and Corporate. They all rapping.
I ain't gonna lie, that man funny as hell.
Oh yeah, he funny as hell. And that's what people pay attention to him nowadays for.
You see how he is?
Yeah. Wait. Which one? Batman.
Batman.
Or Batman.
You see how he is? Mm-hmm. Like he'll put his phone up and catch some funny shit. I don't really be doing that. Just so happened to, like, I was really mad one day and I got that, like, that shit just, that's
so
me.
So you was angry when you did that?
I ain't gonna, hell yeah, I was mad as hell. I was mad as hell. Can't see my face? I was dead ass serious.
I mean, true, but you saying some funny shit though.
That's just me. When I'm mad, I swear to God, like, when you take some time, go watch some of them lives and just, like, catch some of them lives and just catch when I say some funny ass, like, even my ops would be like, you's a funny ass. Cause I don't like what the f we being so serious for, like laugh sometimes.
This is a whole serious word.
You guys, shut your broke ass up. Get the laugh for it. Oh bro, he'll get the laugh for it. Cause I'm a funny nigga. Ain't gonna lie, I be tweaking.
Shit, you don't think they'll laugh because that's what shit they is?
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of niggas I'm in tour with be saying, and I swear to God, this ain't no bap. I'm not just telling you this to tell you this. A lot of niggas who in tour with me said, "Folk, like if a mother knew you for real, like if real life, you feel me? Beside all that shit, would have hung with you. I don't be on none of that. I think I grew up how I grew up, so it is what it is. But a lot of who don't like us really hung around us, or real life, like it's a lot of who hung around us, or they really want to hang around us, and that's why I should be, All
right, man. So y'all relatable. Y'all just relatable. That's for sure.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, we some funny ass. On bro grade, like a lot of that happened was that we looked at like, what the fuck, like I swear, like people just wake up sometimes and be like, we don't like y'all, and it be what it is with us. Like if you tell them like, man, what the fuck I'm into it with you for? Like if you bump into a nigga on the street and then you ass nigga, you bump me, then you try to tell him like, man, that was an accident. You can't even tell him it's an accident because he might take that shit and man, you would keep going forward with this shit. Like a lot of it be pride. A lot of these can't put that to the side, folk. Tell them, like, man, your ass ain't making me no money. I ain't gonna get nowhere with beefing with you, so look past that, folk.
Yeah, people been putting they pride to the side recently.
What happened?
Oh, you ain't heard?
I heard.
God sent me to do a miracle.
I seen it.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie.
Indeed.
I did that for the right reasons.
I ain't gonna lie. I heard a lot of input on that, but
And we never got y'all input on that. So what's your thoughts on it?
I say like, oh yeah, well, some of y'all want to add y'all input on that.
Well, we all can talk about it. There's a family discussion.
Give it the real too, brother. Say how you feel. If you don't look, I'm gonna tell you this. If you don't fuck with that shit, if you genuinely don't fuck with that shit, say that shit, brother.
And trust me, we gonna talk about it if that's how you feel.
Hey, everybody do what they do. I mean, look, I support all that shit. Y'all do what y'all.
This is my
shit.
Now, all right, man.
Hold on, get that money, get as much money as you can out there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Milk that shit.
You think that like that's about the money? Because money could have made that happen.
No, shit, it's for the greater good. But shit, who knows?
She probably thinking like he's saying like with she probably thinking like in the long run like this could open more doors for me. Like that's why who is another to say like, man, you wrong, who up the bam, man, half of it to be started be because of you, but your homie probably did something to somebody, or he probably did some fluky and then some happen. Like a lot of be gotta look past. Do you think your people up there looking down on your ass like, man, you feel me? Like,
right?
Come on now, you don't know how her mama probably feel. You don't know how that probably open her eyes to different shit. So, but me personally, this why I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't, and your reason why?
That's why I'm gonna tell you genuinely why I wouldn't do it.
Break it down.
I couldn't even, you see, like when we talked about, I couldn't even really name nobody,
right? Because
it'd be more so people be on some other, some other. It'd be that pride, like leave that door and be on some.
Here's the thing about that though.
Was you worried about some?
Oh hell yeah, I was worried about that.
I did. I did.
And they asked me why I'm dressed up like that and all that shit. I'm not lacking. I mean, this bitch clutching. If anything goes wrong, I gotta make sure I can walk out.
You know that.
I gotta try to make sure
we gotta make it home.
Like, bro, I'm not in none of this. I was scared that day. I ain't gonna lie. I was never most like that. Look, that's on a Sunday. I prayed before going there. I prayed when I got there. I prayed to him and her.
You tough as hell.
Hey,
I ain't gonna say it like
no. I was
brave.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm brave.
That's like getting Gucci Man and Yo Gotti together.
Right.
And standing there and sitting ain't nobody did that. Not to my knowledge.
Right.
Like made them. I seen Gucci Man and Young Jeezy, but you see, like even with that, them getting older, them looking at that like, man, we gonna get this money and open more doors for more shit.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I ain't sit down and watch the whole thing, but I am gonna get time and sit down and watch it. But I feel like I'm still at a phase in my life where don't be on some, I said this, trying to man up on what they did. I'll take accountability. If I was bogus, I was bogus, but some don't be trying to say, all right, I was bogus. They be smelling their own ass, and that's how they.
And that thing. What Tay said for the role we play, I do apologize. For the role they played, we don't need to know how specific what stable it is because we don't even know whatever role it is. But the role they played, he did apologize. Basically, he took accountability, and he didn't have a lot of pride to do that. And she didn't have to sit there because she was offered $10,000 to sit with that man anyway. She said no to that. This was a situation she did for free, but regardless of that, she did not have to be there, and neither did he. But when they did that, it took a lot. It took a lot of accountability when you took in, and a lot of pride getting pushed to the side. And on top of that, deep down, this is something that a lot of people want to do. They wanted to do that for themselves. A lot of people probably want that too. And I feel like you probably do too. But it's just hard to feel like that because of what your because life situations, and only you know how serious that is compared to me.
Then I ain't gonna lie, don't get me wrong. It been times the motherfucker called them. It was like, how the f I'm even into it with you? And I had to explain to him how we into it. But it ain't even no serious like, you know, but sometimes be just inherited. Sometimes it be what another did. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of that you see these getting older,
Right.
And they pushing to the side. What you gonna be thinking when you doing when you getting older? So
Exactly. So okay. So at some point you will do that as you get older.
but there's a lot of boy I done seen, boy, I be watching jail. I be saying in jail who be like, I don't give a fuck, I'll do it again. Oh damn, that's what you want? You crazy.
Yeah.
I be thinking I'm crazy. Hey, don't you know what they be saying? Like, don't like when you in a bad predicament. Always think about somebody in a worse predicament. I be trying to do that, but then it be longer. I love it. I'm damn. All right,
So you don't want to think about it like that.
go ahead. That's you. You be in the car. Be like, I'm tired of this life. Let me out. Take me home. For real. What you got going on? I've been talking to you, my brother. I love you, but take me home. Because you might be ready to wreck this. Oh, no.
Oh, truth. All right. Now, before we move on from the topic overall and it gets concluded, let me ask you this. I did an interview with a group of individuals. Yeah, we can be honest. It ain't even nothing bad. It ain't nothing that bad. I did a group with a group of young adults for 757, and I was asking them before even getting that situation down pat, what on the pushing peace note, would they be down with it? And this was their response. As far as pushing peace, they can want it all day, but in order for pushing peace to work, it's going to take for everybody who still wants to smoke to die without bloodshed being involved after that. It has to be generations of non-bloodshed too. So the only way, to summarize it, the only way pushing pieces work is if everybody who still wants to smoke die and no retaliation happens for generations.
Bloodshed, that's why I'm going to say no, but if a lot of money involved,
it'll have to go generations
it'll definitely slow it down.
It has to be generations with no blood.
That never happens good. It'll never happen. It'll
slow down though.
It'll have to go. Our generation had to die, and the next generation had to die without no bloodshed for it to be peaceful. Like, so everybody who did, everybody who feels the type of way about it can be gone on for the race. Like that ain't gonna make no sense. That ain't gonna never fucking happen.
In order for pushing peace and actually be peaceful for the whole world, the ones who still has feelings towards the bloodshed had to be the ones that die.
Yeah, we gonna have to be gone.
And does that include y'all?
That's I had to go.
Yeah, me too.
Like you saying included, like if somebody take up retaliation.
No, I'm not saying retaliation.
Whoever want beef,
go ahead.
Excluded. Like whoever want the beef, the person that's wiped out, and then the world will be a better place, basically. Right?
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
For the people that so I had to be one of the people that.
So y'all saying if y'all wipe out a whole gang, it's gonna be peaceful?
No, not a whole gang.
No, he's saying like everyone who's a part of this side, but the ones who want beef, you stand right here. You're the ones that gotta get going. But the ones who's here and y'all don't want no beef.
So
y'all
you saying if we get rid of all the factors, it'll be over?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to call nobody nothing that they don't want to be called. But what I am saying is everybody who still want to beef.
It'll have to go years without nobody dying behind it. And that's not gonna never happen. You see what I'm saying? It'll have to go. Shit always happen. It never
all type of shit get told on. It's gonna be
so if you go years without killing each other and doing retaliation after that, that's when it'll be peaceful.
No, ain't no peace, bro.
It will happen once our generation is gone.
It ain't never.
But it ain't just the killing that started beef, though.
If all of us live till we 67 years old,
we feel what I'm saying? They pipes took. Get robbed, all types of shit. Like that. Yeah, but that'll start something right there. Like, that'll start something.
Don't play that.
Right there.
It might be certain with it. It's gonna be a lot. Not. That's what I'm saying. Too much bloodshed. Like that ain't gonna never happen. On you. Even years from that, 10 years from that, it's still gonna be some shorty who feel like, man, hell no.
If it was to the point where everybody wanted to do it, I probably would do it. But I don't really like
do what?
The peace. You know how I f with people. Like it's just I don't f with the ops. If you a op, I don't f with you. Other than that, you cool to me.
It ain't no point in having peace.
Ain't no point in having peace
with the ops.
Wait, man, say that again.
Okay, if we're pushing peace, is squashing beef with your ops supposedly.
Right.
But not everybody wants to squash beef with their ops. And the reason why is because there's too much bloodshed. So to conclude it, if we really want this to work, it would have to take everybody to die who still want to smoke.
That's what they said.
And then generations after that, it has to be no retaliation at all.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
So they said everybody gotta die.
Without retaliation.
So it gotta be a whole new generation.
And then generation after generation of no bloodshed.
I ain't gonna lie.
They know how long a generation is?
Okay, and just in case we don't know, tell me, how long is a generation?
Shit, that shit, I thought it was like 100 years or something.
That's a century, phone.
Oh, yeah, well, shit, generation, something like that. I know that shit's long ass time.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, a generation is like, look at us, like, we the 2000s. Like in the 1990s. And like that, like, we could say them as our...
It'd be like 10.
Decades.
It's not even, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even trying to say it like that, but it be little popping out the cubby. Yeah, we tour with them. I'm had a tour with them. You don't even know how they block look. Oh, bro, great. For real.
That's the truth.
I be getting on their ass. I be treating their little ass. Stop that. Die that down. You ain't a tour with nobody. You a tour with your damn self. You talk about you a tour with your homework. Go do it. For real. Like, it's big. Like, it be really kids popping out. Like, when I told you, when I seen that video, that changed my whole point of view. Let alone have I would never seen that video, I probably would have still been moving around. Like, I grew, like, some grew a real hate to this. This shit ain't just no wake up and just, sometimes it is with kids because they see their parents doing this shit. That ain't normal. This is not no normal we going through. So I can't even get my input on that, like that situation, because I don't know how the next feel. I could really say I'm everything. I ain't no woo woo, but another still gonna think about everything I ever said. Then they'll try to take me out there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. If it can happen with them, it can happen with everybody else too.
Yeah, it can for sure. Like,
even
one day, I hope people wake up and they be like, man, fuck that.
The only way that's gonna happen is we get more examples like them to do it.
For sure. This
can include you too. So I want you to really think about if in due time you would let this go at some point. But you also gotta work for yourself.
For sure. Hell yeah. That's why, like, I feel like if I was to get signed and go through that, like, I wouldn't really be thinking about that for real. Cause I'm like, it probably would have been around, but I wouldn't have been thinking about that. Cause there's a lot of, if you in Miami right now, you bump into you on tour with, you got all females with you with some bad females, he with some bad females, y'all finna get it on with each other, y'all finna push them females to the side, and I'm finna beat your ass. I'm finna keep walking. I promise you, I'm finna keep walking. I'm finna keep walking, man. I promise you. I'm finna keep walking, man. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm not finna fight with your ass, bro. Cause then be thinking later on in life, like, when we on jet skis and we doing fun, we not gonna be thinking about y'all. Yeah, we gonna be having time for that.
Hey, when you live your personal life and you actually you're not thinking about else but what you doing.
And then it be people who call you. Ain't nobody finna, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't calling my, you going to jet skis, you going to do that shit, I ain't calling you. I wouldn't even want to call your ass no more. You show me some shit like that. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to turn myself up. It be who be really on some dirty, it be on some, I'm finna take this glow. Mad as hell. Like, paid in full, juice, all that shit is real. That shit really play a part in our everyday lives today. I'm broke grave.
All right, but now let's get to the most important questions of all. How you feeling mentally?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I told you I'll go get to that point. Go ahead. Now let's get to the most important questions of all. How you feeling mentally?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I told you I'll go get to that point. Go ahead.
Let's hear it. Benny said, hello.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm fucked up about some shit. But I ain't gonna let that shit make me no fuck nigga. Or no bad person. I'm not gonna let the shit that I go through make me a bad individual. I'm gonna take that shit and make it to good. Cause it do get greater later. It be motherfuckers who wake up and can't do what they want. It be motherfuckers who wake up and fucked up predicaments. I be looking around. The shit I be mad about, it don't even be shit to be mad about. Like, it's real shit going on in life. So I say, like, I'm going through shit, but I'm straight. I got my brothers. I got them right here. As long as I got them, I'm good. I'm straight. As long as I got family, I'm good, though. For sure.
And the rest of y'all?
I'm doing good. Y'all doing good. Well, I can't speak for them.
Yeah, I'm doing straight.
Yeah, as far as you.
Gotta fight through that shit. Everybody gonna have their battles.
Everybody gonna have their bad days. I ain't gonna lie, but you can't let that shit. Yeah, you can't let that shit take a toll.
And now, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm good, dude.
I ain't gonna lie. I be praying a lot for
life, me or us.
Yeah, all together, but I be praying a lot for you in particular. Like,
definitely, I appreciate that.
Like in all seriousness.
Even with him, like,
I appreciate that, boss. Most definitely.
This the heart right here. This all our heart. Bro, great. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I swear to God.
Go without them. With all them every day.
Hey, yeah, make sure folks good, folks. Like in all seriousness. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, brother. He always been like a hit. I ain't gonna even lie, ahead of his time. Even with his brothers, like all them been ahead of their time. But
for sure,
ain't you the oldest?
Yeah.
So
and you the oldest at that.
That tells you. That tells you.
I'm praying a lot. I'm praying a lot for you, Funny. I'm praying a lot.
You seen that movie, Boss Baby?
Boss Baby?
Yeah, he was with the suit on and shit. Yeah. That was him when he was a baby. Oh, bro, like this shit ain't. My mama.
Oh, well, hey, yeah, we gonna drop that shit up too.
My mama, real boss baby.
Yeah, but with that being said, please like. The internet know about your situation for them. The internet do know about your situation. So just your response to all that shit. My
response to it.
Like you know what they be saying, right? Like
I don't really like me personally. I ain't no internet person.
Could I tell you some of the shit they be saying though, brother?
All right, bro.
Yeah, he can tell me the shit I be saying, but I ain't no internet motherfucker.
They basically be saying. I was reading the comments. Me, I'm a motherfucker who. I ain't gonna lie. That shit have pissed me off, but I can't respond to everybody. I ain't Superman. I can't take on everything. So I'm reading shit, motherfucker saying, "Oh, he's still out there doing the same shit." Woo out the damn. He gonna be in jail up. Woo, he still. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of people saying a lot of real shit though. But then you got them negative people and they were saying goofy shit like, man, he's still gonna be in his same predicament. He's still chasing after get back all this goofy shit.
No, that ain't even what I was talking. That ain't even what I was saying. I didn't even know they were saying that. But I saw niggas
answer that question. And we gonna answer your question.
Yeah, go respond to that then.
On his note, like, everybody know like. I stay out the way and get my money.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't be no internet person or nothing like that. So like, I stay out the way and get my money. But if you come across my path, just know.
For sure.
Like I gotta protect my life. I gotta make it home. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna carry my. Like at the same time, I gotta protect myself.
For sure.
Yeah, self-defense all the time.
With that, but at the same time, you
yeah,
can't be saying that if I ain't on this internet shit or outside every day. I got a whole family I take care of.
Right.
So, on your note, I know what you're saying. So
yeah.
That, like dissing and all that shit. Like
no, nobody dissing. It's like they saying the same thing. They saying the same thing. They praying for you, but it's like you had twin brothers and may they both rest in peace. Like what they were saying is like out of all the people who lost families or anything, yours got to hit harder because it's like these your twins. You seen them get buried. It's like the exact words was he seen himself in the casket twice.
Yeah, I did see that.
And then when we really think about it, that shit really is fucked up though. That's why we praying heavy because like I can't imagine how you even cope with that. That's why I still can't imagine.
I can't really
Yeah.
Like I still go day to day with this shit. Like, I laugh and joke and all that. Like, I love to have fun. I love to go out and take my mind off that shit. But at the same time, when I lay down, I really, like my birthday was just passed up on the 1st. These holidays and shit ain't the same no more, I be taking them days, OG calling, you know, some days and shit like that. But it's different. It's most definitely different. Most definitely.
Then it's like we see all of them in him.
At the same time, I get my money and stay out the way and just my middle, me and my youngest brother left a daughter out here. I make sure she's straight.
Oh man,
bro.
Everybody know I just stand on family things, you know. So I'm used to sharing shit all my life. So I just love to give everything out, you know, and help motherfuckers out, make help motherfuckers smile.
For sure.
But at the end of the day, day to day.
And how do you be coping? This final question we moving on from that.
Oh, I would say I be coping. Like,
there's a lot of older people around you who you got
too, and I got a lot of support too. I would say that I got a lot of support. I ain't just got myself out here. Like I got a good mom, I got a good dad. You know, shout out to them. But at the same time, I really like just hanging out, like hanging with females and like just like my hobby was really hanging with females, you know, and really going out with the guys.
Hey,
take them out this for bad, you know. So
hey, spending time
with this shit is good. Like you gotta get to it, man. But at the end of the day, we still got a life ahead of us, you know. I'm 21, so I can't focus on this shit. Like, can't let this shit just keep, like, you know, holding me back. Got excuses on this, excuses. I gotta get up and get it, you know. Like, but at the end of the day, that shit really hurt it.
Well, as of now, y'all all meet the age requirements of YNs, even though y'all outside of that though, y'all meet the age requirements. So basically, the young niggas is what's being highlighted as far as the music side. Y'all at the perfect age range, because as far as Chicago, they looking for everybody who's young and turn out here. Rap with this shit, folks. If you don't mind, rap with this shit, folks. Your story needs to be heard, and you need to change all that. Because getting to it, this is the best way to do it.
Everybody say that. Everybody say rap. Everybody say this and say that. But I ain't never been no social media motherfucker like.
Hey, let folks manage your page.
Really been that motherfucker really, cause I could have been the internet motherfucker been on every platform for this shit. But you know, I ain't one of no motherfuckers. Like I got motherfuckers text me, do interviews and all that shit. Like you know, to slide through and all that. But I really want on that. I'm here cause of him. You know? But at the same time, if you would have hit me up, I won't say like I want to slid, but I really just be chilling. Like,
for sure. Really and much appreciated for you stepping out. And
you know how they say like a lot of kids before they had the phones and shit, motherfuckers got to experience what life was.
Yeah,
he got to experience all that shit. Everything you could think of with a childhood back then. How motherfuckers be saying they really missed their childhood. He was a part of that shit. He's seeing this shit. He's seeing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this the youngest. I'm 24, so. Brother was like, I ain't gonna lie, he was seeing all this shit. So that's why I feel like he ahead of his generation. Overall, all the way. Even him. Because they seen some whole different shit. They grew up around shit that wasn't regular. So, I ain't gonna lie. These some thorough niggas. I wouldn't want to be around nobody else. Swear to God.
Bro. Since y'all thorough niggas, then that y'all somebody that the youth needs to listen to.
Sure.
What's y'all message to the youth?
Stay in school.
Don't let these females be your downfall.
Yeah, a lot of things I say like what my parents used to tell me.
Money too.
Them same people in school ain't gonna be them same people when you graduate out of high school. So
gotta know when to let go.
Out in front of them and all that, man. Do you, man? Cause them ain't them. You ain't got your homies yet. You ain't experienced it yet to even say this your homies.
Then you see how we play.
You.
There's got to be a time where you got to know when to play. You gotta know when when you in the house or whatever you doing around the house. Sometimes you gotta know
lonely, bro. You can't y'all. If y'all like to have fun, being us, bro, you can't dangle up the block. You can't. If y'all like to have fun, man, stay in y'all lane.
I swear to God,
females, bro. Because if y'all in this wrong lane, y'all get up with the wrong female, y'all.
Then it be times like, I swear to God, it be times, and brother, you can relate. It be times we be looking at people who be like young in them fast cars, even though we grew up around that, but like younger than us, and they be on their, we be looking at that like, damn, I wish I would have been, be so caught up in the street, they don't be knowing it's other shit to life. Now you see like all these football players, and you see like even doctors, they be having bad females, and low key be having females on them. It be them be causing the scene. The loudest in the room be the what? Better take heed to that. He low. I'll be happy he not with all that, even though
y'all see me in person, y'all y'all know him.
Y'all know he lit, but
y'all know that
he low. Folks want to rap. Folks want to get the money. Folks want to go. He don't want to do none of that parlay shit. Folks gonna kick it. Folks gonna play and all that, but for the most part, he's standing on his business. Even him, when folks play all day, sometimes I be getting mad at that shit. I play all day. They be getting mad at that. But when we get in that studio, that's gonna be the who be, come on, let's go. He the orchestrator, I ain't gonna lie. He gonna make sure he handle regardless. He gonna stand on business. He gonna make sure don't nobody do no goofy shit. Me, I'm gonna brighten up everything. He gonna stand on business on my dead uncle. He gonna make sure everything get orchestrated, everything get stood on. And folks gonna make sure, and he the youngest, and he gonna make sure everything, you hear me? So I really got younger around me who really on they shit. Y'all might think, oh yeah, they young. No, they really got shit going on. And I be looking at that shit like, damn, these my little brothers, so this turning me up. That shit should want to motivate you, not some be looking at that shit like, man, no, you ain't supposed to look at that shit in no bad way. They come from under you, so you supposed to look at that and be like, all right, let's go. Cause I rap, folks rap, all us going crazy, but folks gonna tell their story. Folks gonna tell it how it is. Folks' story gonna change another life. How many you think? A lot of shorties adapted to their environment because they lost a brother. They lost a couple brothers. Everybody out here big mouth, everybody talking, then lost you. Don't get no who you think you is. You got a deal, homie. And you do this shit for a reason.
Yep, I do. Yep, I do too. So I know.
Yeah.
That hurt. That shit hurt, but you don't want to give some money for your homie then. You feel me? Go to jail or just be sitting there like, damn, I could have did something better. Even though some said like, I'm glad I got my revenge, you feel me? But I'd rather get my revenge with them bucks. I'm gonna hurt your you gonna be living and you gonna be walking around and you gonna be still doing the same shit, and I'm gonna be, you feel me? I'm gonna be out here, I'm gonna be doing, you gonna see me on the TV. You gonna be mad as hell because you gonna see us on TV every day. You gotta live with that shit.
But they can't say I'm hurt.
Yeah, you gotta hurt. You kill with kindness. What they be saying?
Oh,
my mama.
That's one thing and can't say.
Take their hoe. Take their hoe and take their ass somewhere they ain't never been.
These be so envious. They'll talk about you to a female, then she go want to see what's to you. Why you talk about him for? Let me go see what he doing.
Hey, message to that. Talking on my name.
Come on, brother. You looking at this shit for real.
Message to talking on my name.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, my mama, we can't give you the sauce.
You can't let the secret go for. I had to take it. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, but not sorry.
Oh, good. Oh, fuck. All right. Now for the most important question of all, and then we're going to call it a quiz, and that's TCW feedback. I ain't going to lie. You've done an interview before, but I feel like at this point, this is your first interview where it's gonna really feel like an interview. And I ain't gonna lie, this was fun. This was good.
I ain't gonna lie,
we gotta have more of these.
I enjoyed this shit, and I feel like a lot of motherfuckers gonna love this shit.
Yeah, I feel like so too.
And every time I feel so, it happens. So
I'm telling you.
And this is my first time ever speaking.
But what we say when we was finna do that? Look, we don't do all that project, all that, recording through hoods because y'all doing y'all like people doing it. You doing your thing for sure. You been doing your thing, and I'm gonna give you your flowers.
Appreciate you.
You been standing 10 toes, and you stand on business with that shit for sure. Like your platform, that really will change the whole perspective and make them want to go harder. Just like what you doing, what you saying. When you first posted the rapper appreciation shit and all that, I'm damn. Everybody really like was drawn to me to that shit, and they was like, "Let me see who this is." So I'll give you flowers with that for sure. But yeah, like, gonna like this. I ain't gonna lie, they gonna fuck with this because.
And I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna ask you why you support the wave and what specifically you like about the wave. You just said both of it right there. And I ain't gonna lie. It's been so long since I did rapper appreciate it. I feel like a lot of these niggas need it.
I need it. Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. Even me, like. I feel like
I hope that post.
You know why some people wake up mad? Like you know, your bitch wake up mad. Excuse my language, females, but
okay.
You know when the female wake up mad and you don't know why she mad. Some people wake up moody. Some people get to think about life. On phone them. Some people get to think about life, and then they'll be on some head thing. You know how many times I wanted to say head thing, but like God is send a sign. I ain't gonna lie. Some up shit happened to me today. So up shit that'll make mad as hell. I want to just go out and do it.
Damn,
and then I caught a blessing. He called me. So he don't even know, like, he was the blessing of the day. Like, he really saved from doing some dumb shit. I was really feeling like God always right before shit tear down. Good shit happen, folks. So, yeah, for sure. You know that. Yeah, Big Bro, too. Play Big Bro that photo.
Gotta get Big Brother them in there.
A word? All right, bet.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know that.
Oh yeah,
Chicago way.
What's the word for them?
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You was the blessing of the day, bro. For sure, folks. Like, you changed the point of view.
Oh, word.
Cause I was down. I ain't gonna lie, I was down. But I ain't gonna lie, it's up from here. This shit right here to be motivation. This make me want to go harder and just want to.
You know what
I'm doing.
At the end of the day, I'm glad I called, and I'm glad I called, and that really did that for you. And where I have you at the studio, I hope this interview reminded you who you was when you first started, and what you need to be as you keep going. I really hope that's what today brought out of you, Photo. With that being said, and I hope it did the same for the rest of y'all too. With that being said, is there any final remarks or any final comments I want to get off your chest to let people know?
Follow me on IG, boy. ×2, free the game.
For sure.
Want to say something, brother?
Follow me on IG 3, Draco Lil Brother 9.
Folks like he sleepy as hell, folks.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, photo, we baked right here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. This is what I want to say, man. For everybody who been with me, man, I appreciate y'all. For y'all keeping it going, folks. And for everybody who be supporting us, period, for that to be doing something else, like, folks, we just trying to make something out of make the best of what we got going on, for real. We really just trying to make a way, folks. We been through a lot of shit out here, folks, and we built this shit out for Brotherhood, and then we just gonna keep on doing it. We gonna show y'all how we coming. We gonna get to doing all type of shit. Y'all gonna see all type of shit the right way, though. That's what we always wanted to push, though, folks. Everybody always got their own perspective of us. They throw all type of allegations on us. Just because I ain't gonna lie, I got around who will get like that for sure, but that don't define all us. It's a lot of from hoods who thorough, but they just be around to get greasy, and you gotta adapt. Our real life had to come around and see it, to go through. I'm looking at shit like, damn, this what it is? Telling me like, yeah, this what it is. It's eat to get ate. For real. So that's all we trying to do. This a dog-eat-dog world, so that's all we trying to do for real. It's really just stand on that business, bro. And if anything, y'all gonna remember this shit. Y'all gonna remember this shit. We just like y'all. Bro Gray. Ain't nobody bigger than this shit. We just like y'all.
And Nashville? Anything you want to say before we close out?
I appreciate my everybody who rooted for a motherfucker.
For sure. Thank y'all for y'all time, and I ain't gonna lie, we need to have more talks like this, and I guarantee that, and I guarantee hope that we will, and y'all will always and forever be a part of the Chicago way. And anytime I see you out here, we gonna kick ass brothers. We gonna make sure we have more talks like this.
You my boy, you locked in. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. I gotta kick it in Murdatown for a day. But yeah, though, I'll see y'all here in these streets if I see y'all. Ciao.
You never see them.
Chicago way, what's your message to the youth?
There's a million things I could say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.